friends, welcome back to Enlightened. My name is Sandra. Mars is also here with us today. And let me tell you something, it is 40 degrees here in Australia. I'm sweating and I haven't even started moving. So I thought, I'm going to share this heat with you. I'm going to get us all moving. What best than with a yoga flow? Get us sweaty, get us warm, and get us ready to have an amazing day. So when you're ready, grab your mat, grab a block if you have one. I'm going to get my hair out of the way and let's get started. Alright, so let's begin on a kneeling position. You can absolutely start seated if this doesn't feel good for your knees. Or you could have a block under your sit bones to help you get a bit of that weight out of the knees. And we'll just take a moment here to close down the eyes. Find that long spine, long neck. Now in life, we need both the yin and the yang, the strong and the soft. And this class is definitely going to be on the yang side, on the strong side, on the sweaty side of this spectrum. So let's enjoy these moments of yin, slow and still. I know that a lot of you are right now on the other side of the world, where it's winter, it might be cold. And honestly, when I'm feeling cold, this is the best thing that I like to do. This is my favorite thing to warm up myself, to move my body, to tap into my inner fire, what we call Agni yoga, and to activate that blood flow and warmth from within. So when you're ready, we're just going to take one last inhale through the nose and out the mouth, letting go. So good. Let's go ahead and blink the eyes open, and on your next inhale, send the arms up and overhead. Stretch it out, relax the shoulders. One last inhale here. And then exhale, pulling the elbows in, opening the chest, opening the upper body, and really finding space in here. Squeeze your shoulder blades. So good. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Beautiful. Now pause here, take your last inhale, squeeze everything tight on the back, open the front body. And exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment here to breathe, to invite in any intention for class, or to let go of something that you don't want to keep during this moment of practice. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Alright, let's get rid of that block if you were using that and meet on a tabletop. Behave yourself. Alright, Marcy, we're starting. Go onto your hands and knees. So always taking a moment to set yourself properly, shoulders over wrists, spreading the fingers wide, knees under your hips and pressing that navel in. Taking a moment to find your breath in and out of your nose. Breathing in. Breathing out. So good. Let's begin to shift back and forth. We're going to prep our wrists here for our flow. So beginning like these, and then we're going to just allow some circles to happen, taking them to any direction that feels good. That's it. And as you keep doing this, let's go ahead and send the left fingertips to face in. Adding the right fingertips. Beautiful. Let's reverse this. The palms facing up. You can take it one at a time or both at the same time together. Being gentle here, especially if you're not used to this pressure on your wrists. That's it. Now let's bring the fingertips to face in. Center of the mat. Keep breathing and moving. And then palms down, fingers out. So good. Alright, let's go ahead and bring those hands right under the shoulders once more, lengthening the heart. We inhale and exhale. Keep to your heels, finding a child's pose. That's the 2 breaths here. Use your inhale to come back up into that tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, tuck the tailbone in, tuck your toes under and send your hips high. Take a moment here to pedal through your legs. Bending one knee and then the other. That's it, pressing the floor away. Really pressing your chest to your thighs and keep breathing. Alright, moving any other way that feels good for a couple of breaths, and then when you're ready we'll find stillness. Wrapping those outer shoulders out and back, heavy through your head, little bend through the knees if that feels good. For this first dog, take a deep inhale through your nose, and out the nose, let it go. Empty of breath, go ahead and step to the top of your mat. And as you land here, fingertips can stay low or bring them to your shins for a halfway up. Lengthening the spine, shoulders come back into the body. Long neck as you inhale. Micro bend the knees, chest to your thighs as you exhale. One more just like that, inhale halfway up. And exhale, melt. So good. Slowly rolling your spine, tag that tailbone under and come all the way up. As you're wrapping here, inhale shoulders to the ears. And exhale shoulders back and down. Take a moment to feel this mountain pose Tadasana. Long body, long spine, tucking the tailbone in, activate your core and feel the four corners of your feet, anchoring yourself in place. Beautiful. A moment of yin or slow presence. Take a deep inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Let it go. So good, my friends. On your next inhale, blinking the eyes open if you had them closed. We send the arms up and overhead. We use the exhale to bend those elbows in towards the body like you did at the beginning. So good. Now take your inhale as you open the chest just a little more. And exhale, send your hands behind, interlacing the fingers. That's it. The palms touch if you can do that. You can bend your elbows for that. Otherwise, if you can keep your arms straight, that's perfect. Taking a moment here to micro bend your knees. Send that navel in. Open the chest. Gaze up. Breathe in. And then exhale, forward fold. And that's it. If you need to keep a bend through the knees, that's okay. If you want to explore what it is to straighten the legs, go ahead and do that. Heavy through your head. Allow those arms to come up and overhead. And again, you could keep a bend through the elbows if you need. Take one more breath in here. Getting any heaviness out of the way. And exhale, the hands come back to the mat. Halfway up is your inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step into a plank pose. Now, you can stay here for a moment. You can come to your knees if you need. We're simply going to activate the whole body, from your heels, your legs, your navel, all the way to the shoulders and top of your head. It is a long line as you keep breathing here. So good. Now, if you are on your knees, come into that plank pose. We're going to take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, bend the knees, hips to your heels, and then down dog. Let's do that again. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hips to your heels, and then exhale, send those hips high. One more. Exhale. Beautiful. One big inhale here. Big exhale. Empty your breath, step top of your mat. Halfway up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chest to your thighs. Coming up on the in-breath, arms up and overhead. Exhale as the elbows come in, squeeze that core. Finding more space as you inhale. Hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Bending the knees if you need, open the chest, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. That's it, opening the shoulders, the chest, giving everything a nice stretch. Big inhale here, pressing the heels to the ground. Exhale, release the hands down. Halfway up, inhale, breathe. Plank pose, exhale. Following to what we did before. Take a deep inhale here. This time, elbows glued into the center. Halfway down, exhale. Now bend your knees, inhale, hips to your heels. And then down dog. So we just added that half push-up. Let's do that twice more. Plank pose, inhale. Gluing the elbows to your ribcage, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, hips to your heels, that's the correct. And then hips up and back, my elbows locked to the back. One more like that, inhale, breathe. Halfway down, elbows glued.
Inhale, hips to your heels, there it works. And then down dog. Take a full breath in through your nose. And out the nose, letting go. One more round like that. Step forward. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, melt. Urdhva Hastasana, the arms up and overhead. Exhale, the elbows in, squeezing those shoulder blades. Find more space, arch the back, breathe in. Interlace the fingers, tap that tailbone. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you melt it forward. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Halfway up, inhale, breathe in. Plank pose, step behind, exhale. So good. Now listen up, we're going to reverse what we just did. So on your inhale, send your hips to your heels, bend the knees. And exhale, shift it forward, chaturanga, elbows going in. Inhale, plank pose. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, hips to your heels. Shoot it forward, exhale. Plank pose, breathe in. Last one, send it back. Inhale, chaturanga. Back into that plank pose. Take a deep inhale here. And then down dog. Whew. So good. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And out the mouth. Let it go. Excellent. Let's go ahead now when you're ready and send the heels high as they'll go. Really pressing the floor away. Take a deep breath in. And then send your heels to your right for the exhale. Allow your right hip to come a little more towards the right side. Tilt it down and feel the stretch. Beautiful. Use your inhale to come back through the middle. Heels high and then to the left. Keep breathing and inhale. Come back through center. Now send your heels high on the in-breath. And then see how low you could send them to the mat for the exhale. That's it. Pressing the floor away. Take a deep inhale. Through the nose, let it go. Alright. Let's send the right leg back. Feel like a dog. Point your toes down, square your hips, press the heel back. See if you could elevate that leg a little more. Keep pressing the floor away, take a deep inhale. Right knee to the nose, really shift it forward and squeeze. Let's do that again, inhale, right leg up. To the nose, exhale, pause. Take a last inhale here, really press everything high. And then step between your hands. Staying high on those back toes. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. And taking a moment here to find the pose. That right knee right over your front heel. Beautiful. Now if you need to micro bend that left knee to send your left hip forward a little more so that both hips are in one line, you do that. And then re-extending when you are ready. Sending your arms up and overhead. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, elbows in, prana mudra. So good. Now on the inhale, we straighten the legs. We straighten the arms. Take a deep inhale, squeeze that core. Exhale, bend everything low. So good. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, come on. Exhale, bend low. One more, breathe in. Exhale, low. Beautiful. Now the legs to move, the arms come up and overhead. See if you could actually little gaze up, challenge your balance. Breathe it in. And then hands to the mat. Exhale. See if you could step this foot without driving silently back. Plank pose. Take a deep inhale here. Shift it forward. We lower down chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Exhale. Take a full breath in through your nose. And out through your nose. Let's move it to the other side. Your left leg to the sky on the inhale and take a moment to find the pose. Find your alignment, toes down, pressing that heel, lengthening the leg. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold here. Send everything high. Tighten your core. Breathing in. Step between your hands. High on the back toes. Find your balance. Crescent lunge. Come in. Beautiful. Breathing through this. You guys, I'm sweating already. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale, bending those elbows, opening the chest. Beautiful. Let's pause that. Come up, breathe in. Lengthen everything. Exhale, bend everything. Two more. One.
Legs don't move, arms up and overhead. Gaze up, challenge yourself. Breathe in. Hands to the mat. Exhale. Silently step it, plank pose, one breath. Shift it forward. Lower down, exhale. Cobra pose, breathe it in. Down dog, exhale. Taking a deep breath in here. Big breath out. Let's do one more round of those, one breath per movement, no repetitions. Moving a little quicker, building up that heat from within. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Out the mouth, let go. Right leg up, inhale. Right knee to the nose. Inhale, hold here tight enough. Step between your hands, exhale. Crescent lunge, come up, breathe in. Bend it low, exhale. One time only, come up, straighten. Exhale, bend everything low. Send your arms up and overhead, big breath in. To the mat, big breath out. Step it, plank pose, one breath, shift it forward. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale, breathe it in. Down dog, exhale, other side, left leg high. To the nose, exhale, press, breathe in. Step between your hands. Coming up, crescent lunge, one breath. Bending the elbows, exhale. Lengthen as you come up, breathe in. Bend everything low as you exhale. Arms up and overhead, crescent lunge. Hands to the mat, so good. Step it behind, plank pose. Chaturanga will lower. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, so good. Send your right leg up, inhale. Right knee to the right elbow this time, tap, exhale. Now swing it to the left elbow, tap, breathe in. Back to the right. So good. Send it up, one big inhale. To the nose, exhale, hold. Big inhale, squeeze everything tight. Step between your hands. Now this time, spin your back foot flat, warrior one. Come up. So we want those back toes to be pointing to the upper left corner of your mat. The hips facing forward as much as you can, bring them into that one line. And as always, that front knee right over your front heel. Now notice here if you could press the pinky toe strong to the mat to anchor that back foot. So good. Now take a deep inhale here, arms high, relax the shoulders. Bending the elbows, exhale. Like we did at the beginning, open your chest as you breathe in. Send the hands behind for the up breath. Opening up, knuckles down, inhale. We melt the chest down, parallel to the ground inside of that right knee. For what we call the humble warrior. That's it, breathe in here. Keep pressing the right hip in so that you're not collapsing out. That's it. Pressing both feet, anchor yourself, keep breathing. So good. Now slowly come up, warrior one, inhale. And then open, warrior two. Excellent. Now for this one, your back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Your front toes are facing forward and there is a straight line from your front heel to your back arch. So going nice and low here. Arms shoulder height. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. So good. Now when you're ready, back to your warrior two. Straighten your front knee, front leg. Lengthen through the upper body. The hip comes in, and when none of those two can do anymore, find Trikonasana. Your right hand can come to your shin, to the ground, or you could always add a block. Opening through the chest, long arms, take a deep inhale. Big breath out. That's it. One more breath here. Big exhale. Rebend your front knee, front leg. Getting rid of that block for a moment. Back to your warrior two. Inhale. Hands to the mat, pivot onto your back toes. It is a plank pose, so the inhale. Halfway down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, so upper dog, breathe it in. Down dog, exhale. Let's do the other side. Left leg to the sky, breathe it in. To the left arm, tap, exhale. Swing it right, breathe in. Back to the left, breathe it out. Send it up in space, inhale. To the nose, squeeze it in. Take a deep inhale. Step between your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Come up, warrior one. Find your pose, breathe here. So good. Alright. On the inhale, reach everything high. Elbows in for the up breath. Find more space, open up. Hands behind and shoulders the fingers. Opening that chest, knuckles down on the inhale. Humble warrior for the out breath. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Sinking onto that left knee.
Breathe in deeply. So good. On your next in-breath, come up. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Take a breath or two, find your alignment. That's it. Now inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale back to your warrior two as you straighten your front knee, front leg. On the in-breath, shift forward, hip comes in. That's it. When you find that wall, Trikonasana. Opening through the abs, twisting through the torso, pressing both feet strong down to the mat. Beautiful. Keep breathing here. And then exhale, warrior two. Take your last in-breath here. Hands to the mat, back on those right toes. Plank pose, one breath, inhale. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra or upper dog, one breath. Down dog, exhale. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. And out. So you guessed it. We're going to move through one more round of those. A little quicker this time. Breathe in with the movement. Building up that warmth, that heat, that acne. And that will be our last little flow class. So when you're ready, taking a deep inhale through the nose. Out the mouth, let go. When you're ready, let's do it. Right leg up, three-legged dog, inhale. Right knee right on top. Swing it left, inhale. Swing it right. Send it high, three-legged dog. Knee to your core, squeeze it in. Inhale, press it high. Between the hands. Spin the back foot flat, warrior one, inhale. Elbows in, exhale. Find more space, breathe it in. Hands behind, interlace. Knuckles down on the in-breath. Humble warrior on the out-breath. Come back at warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, open up. Reverse your warrior, inhale, breathe. Warrior two, exhale. Straighten your front knee, Trikonasana, one breath, inhale. Back to your warrior two. Big inhale as you find your edge. Runners lunge, exhale. Plank pose, one breath, halfway down. Now press it up, plank pose, give me two more of those, halfway down. Bring it in, strong core, halfway down, hug the elbows. Now plank pose with the inhale, chaturanga, lower down. Cobra pose, one breath, down dog, exhale. Left leg to the sky, to the left arm tap. Swing it right, breathe. Swing it left, breathe. To the sky, inhale. To the nose, squeeze it. Press it away, inhale. Step it between the hands. Warrior one, come up, breathe. Elbows in. Open, find space. Hands behind, interlace. Open the chest for the in-breath. Send it down and low, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, come back up. Straightening that leg, Trikonasana, inhale. Take a breath here. Back to your warrior two. Find your edge, sink it low, breathe in. Hands to the floor. Plank pose, one breath. And three more of those yogi push-ups. Lower down. You can always come to your knees if you need. That's it. So good. And for this last one, everybody, plank pose, breathe in. Lower down, slow. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog, so good. Send your right leg in space, three-legged dog. Now bend your knee. Open that hip, oh, feels good. Couple of circles here, you got it. Oh, all right. Extend that leg back, three-legged dog. And then send your shin forward. Top of the mat, finding a half pigeon. Find space between the legs and tuck your left toe, so good. Now here, lengthening the chest for a moment. Know that if there is a lot of space between the hip and the ground, you could always add a block or come to your back to find a flying pigeon if this pose doesn't feel good. So if this is a lot for your hip or your knee, you can find the same pose right here. Alright, wherever you are, take one breath and then sink in nice and low. And you can use a block here or come down to your mat, whatever you need.
And just feeling that warmth coming from within, the inner heat, that sweat, the beautiful detoxification of the mind, the body. That ultimately brings us to presence. Connects us back to this very moment right here, right now. Beautiful. Take one last breath here. And then exhale through the mouth. Come back onto your hands, walk your hands in. If you had a block under your hip, remove that. And then come to sit onto the right hip as we send your left leg forward. Now we're going for a double pigeon. So let me move here. If you can, stack the left leg over your right. If this is not an option, your left leg can be forward in front of the right. Now you can always prop yourself on that block and elevate your glutes. That's going to create a bit more room for you. Now we're going to flex both feet, wherever you are. Anchor your sit bones, and then on the inhale, arms high. Big breath in. Begin to melt that heart forward, creating space as you come down. So good. We're just going to melt here for a moment. Breathe in. So good. Take one last inhale here. And exhale. Slowly rolling up and releasing the legs. Give them a little shake. Alrighty. And then let's cross the feet and come back onto our hands and knees, making our way back to a downward facing dog. Let's finish that on the other side. Send your left leg high, three-legged dog. And then open that hip. So good. Little circles here. Excellent. And then re-extend that leg. Take a deep breath in. Sending your shin forward, finding that half pigeon on this side. We're aiming for that shin to be parallel to the top of your mat. Adding a block here if you need under your hip and tucking those right toes. So finding the option on your back. Big inhale as you leave that chest. And exhale, we melt down. So breathing through this. Now these deep stretches have a different level of intensity. They still have a bit of that yang energy because we are still feeling a lot of energy and there's this strength of the stretch and sensation, but at the same time we're pausing and slowing things down. So it's a beautiful contrast of both energies. In that sweet balance we find our yoga state. So good. Take one more breath here. Let it go. Come back onto your hands and again remove that block if you had it. Come into sit onto your left glute. Sending that right leg forward. Finding our double pigeon pose. And again adjusting your legs. Adding a block if you need under. Flexing both of your feet. As we inhale, we lengthen. And exhale, we melt down. Taking a few breaths here, feeling that sensation on the outer hip. So good. Bringing that presence and awareness to whatever you're feeling right now. Not trying to go anywhere else. That's it. Take one last inhale here. Out the mouth. Coming back up and extending those legs. Alright. Excellent. When you're ready, bring your feet down to the mat. Scoop your glutes to your heels and then come onto your back. So good. Now when you land here, tuck the tailbone in so that you have a nice long spine. And we're going to go ahead and send the left leg up to the ceiling. Hover the right leg on the mat without touching. So just hovering here. That's it. And now when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and really pressing that navel in, activating the core. We're going to bring ourselves halfway up in here, sending the arms forward, thumbs up to the sky. Now take a deep inhale, send your arms high, interlace all fingers but the indexes. Beautiful. Now lengthen your upper body, your arms inhale.
On the exhale, point your indexes to the left side of the mat, left corner. So good. Now inhale, come up, both legs come up. And exhale, open the legs, point forward. Inhale, close the legs. We do the other side, lower your left leg and point your fingers to the right. Let's move through that. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open the legs. Inhale, legs close to the left side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to the right. One more round of those. You got this. Inhale, open the legs, point forward. Relax that neck. Inhale to the left. Inhale, come up. Feeling that core. Inhale, that's it. To the right. So good. Now inhale, bring everything high. And then hug the knees, lower everything down. So good. I told you we're going to get sweaty today. Alright. Now when you're ready, take one more breath. Out the mouth. Keep hugging that right knee, but extend your left leg down. Squeeze that knee in for the in-breath. And then send it across for the out-breath. Twist in here. Your right arm may be open, so cactus. And you breathe here. Through this twist. When the body thinks there's not enough room for the breath, you show it otherwise. You breathe deeper. That's it. Take one more breath. Let it go. Let's swap the legs. Come back to the middle. And then hug your left knee. Extend your right leg. Squeeze to the in-breath. Twist to the other side. Nice work. Breathe through this. That's it. Take one more breath here and let it go. So good. Bringing both knees together. Keep yourself on last hug with a bit of movement here. And then we'll find a happy baby, grabbing the outer blades of your feet or your ankles or the inside if that feels better. Really pulling those knees towards the armpits and then the soles of the feet to the sky. So good. Take a few more breaths in here. Maybe extending one leg or both legs if that feels good. Last inhale. And then release everything down. Shavasana. Extend your legs, your arms. Relax fully. Bring the shoulder blades closer together and down the back. And just feel all of that effort dissolving. Allow your whole body to melt. So good. That internal fire, the acne, is very connected to our vitality and our willingness to live a full, joyful life. So working with this space in the body really activates all of that energy, of that inner power. So good. So this is a beautiful practice to start your day with. Excellent. Let's take one last big breath here. Hold it up and out the mouth. I would invite you, if you have the time for it, to stay here for a little longer, enjoying the Shavasana, the benefits of your practice and of stillness. But otherwise, if you are ready to close this class with me, let's go ahead and roll onto one side of the body. Moving gently, there's no rush. Taking a breath or two here. And then slowly propping yourself back into a seated pose or a kneeling pose. Whatever is calling you the most right now. Finding that long spine, closing down the eyes as we bring the hands together in front of the heart and Jali Mudra. So good. Bowing down in gratitude for your body, your breath, for this practice and for one another. Thank you, my friends, for practicing moving with me. Hopefully you're feeling warm and sweaty.
Have an amazing rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you next time on the mat. Bye.